Today we are going to be ranking every single Chapter 1 Battle Pass skin in Fortnite. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels and welcome back to another tier list video. Guys, I cannot wait to make more tier lists like this because once Chapter 5 is done, we're going to be doing a ton of content just like this. Like, I feel like it's just proper, you know, ranking everything in the first 5 chapters of Fortnite, ranking every landmark in the first 5 chapters of Fortnite. Lots of really fun content comes in. I always thought it would be really awkward to sit here and be like, okay, we're gonna rank every skin up until Chapter 4 Season 3 in the second month. I just thought it'd be weird, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But anyways, let's get into all of these Battle Pass skins. Of course, we have SS through F tier, starting off with Ultima Knight. I thought this was a really solid skin. It's big, bulky. Now, should I include the set? No, I'm not going to include the set. I'm going to rank them specifically on their skins, but edit styles do work. Ultimate Knight had some edit styles that made him seem like a completely different skin. I thought it was a really clean skin, throwing him into the A tier. Vendetta is one of those skins that's really underrated and not talked about enough. Deserving of the tier 100 skin? I don't particularly think so, but it's still a pretty good skin nonetheless. I'm going to throw this one to the B tier. The edit styles are really nice. Rocks, and I'm pretty sure this is the one that everybody was saying was a loser fruit skin back in the day. I didn't get the hype on this skin, man. I think it's just okay. Now, it's important to note that C tier isn't bad, but it's like getting there. It's just like how I feel about meh. I'm going to throw Rocks into the B tier. It has a lot of really cool edit styles, but I feel like I'm going to throw him there. Now, Vega is a skin that I think is very underrated. I just thought it was pretty clean looking. This one is going to go into the top of B tier. And do we have these ranked by seasons? No, we do not. Demi's a great skin. I don't like how messy her arm looks with the robot arm and the tattoo going on, but other than that, the skin is really clean. I like the headset going on. I like the I don't know, I don't want to call it shiny, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the outfit. I like the material of it. Very cool. Is it an S tier skin? It is S tier skin, not SS, but it is S tier. Now, is it Stratus? Is that the name for this skin? This is tough, man, because I like the backpack, but that's about it. I like the backpack that tracked the map. I remember there was something a little while ago, actually, or a long time ago, people were talking about, like, once Chapter 2 came out, where the backpack didn't track the Chapter 2 map. I wonder if that'd be the case now, if it's still on the Chapter 1 map. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyways, this skin is going to be our first D tier skin. Not a fan of this skin in particular. Now, Bunker Jonesy. You know what? And this is why I think that Fortnite needs to focus a little more on the storyline, because we built a connection to these skins, because just based off the design, I would have been like, no, this is absolutely an F tier skin, but that there's the fact that there's so much connected to it. And when I use Bunker Jonesy, I think about the fun that I've had in Season 9, uncovering that loading screen, all of the things that's connected to the storyline. I think it's a really great skin. I'm going to throw it above Demi in the SS tier. Ruin is a skin that had a lot of potential. It's cool looking, but at the end of the day, it's just not doing it for me. Nothing makes me go, oh, I'm going to put on Ruin. I'm going to throw him into the C tier. Hybrid's a very good skin. I don't think it stacks up to the rest of the things I put A and S over here, but the edit styles are really good. I like the electricity on them. I'm going to throw them at the top of B tier. I just want to put Hybrid. Now, Blackheart, if you guys do not know, Blackheart is probably my favorite Battle Pass skin of all time. I think pirates are cool. I like the edit styles for it. It is a very well done skin. The ghost green style is by far my favorite. This one is going to be our first SS tier. And while we have the first SS tier, we have our first F tier. That's going to be Lux. Nothing about that skin's great. Catalyst, though. Catalyst is, you know what, guys? If you've been following the channel, you might not know that I am not as big of a Drift fan as everybody else. But Catalyst is a really well done skin. I love the edit styles. I particularly love the white one with the blue energy going through her. This skin, do I dare throw it in SS? It's definitely S or SS. I'm going to put it into the S tier. The base style could use some work. So I'm going to throw this one to the S tier, right above Bunker Jonesy. I don't like this skin. I don't remember what it's called. I don't like it at all. I'm going to throw this one to the F tier as well. Peely's a good skin. It's a little overused nowadays, but I remember back when it came out too, like everybody was going crazy about it. Peely has become a staple in Fortnite for a good reason. But at the end of the day, it's not a skin that I go like, oh my god, I want to use this skin. It's mostly for memes. I'm going to throw this one to the top of A tier. I'm going to throw Peely. Master Key's an underrated skin. The edit style's really nice for him. I wish that was in Chapter 3, Season 2, yeah, where we got another style for Master Key. I thought it'd be really cool if they added it just to this, but unfortunately, that's not how Epic Games always runs things. Master Key's a really underrated skin. I'm going to throw him at the bottom of A tier, actually. I really do like that skin. Now, I think the skin's name is Ember. I don't know, man. This one's just not hitting for me. One of my friends, if you guys follow the channel a lot, the gameplay videos, Garrett, he really, really likes this skin, but I've never really liked this one. The overtime style is very nice for it, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever put this skin on willingly. I'm going to throw it into the bottom of C tier. C tier, that's where it's going to go. I don't know what this one's called, the snowboarding girl. The only time I ever use her is when I was making my presets. Rest in peace, Epic Games. Rest in peace, the locker UI. I never do this anymore. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's Halloween's here at the time recording this video, by the way. Or it's coming up. And this is typically where I would make all my Halloween presets. I can't do that anymore. Thanks a lot, Epic. I would do the same thing for Christmas, and that's the only way that I would really use the skin. Other than that, though, the build's weird. I do like the snow pants, though. I like it for a Christmas-themed skin, but for a skin itself, I don't like it. I'm going to throw it into the D tier, at the top of D tier. Sergeant Winter, I like him because of how much fun that he's been on the map. But as a skin design himself, I don't know. I don't like mixing Santa. I see what they were going for, but for me personally, it just didn't hit. I don't like mixing Santa with some, like, Sergeant. It doesn't hit for me. I'm going to throw Sergeant Winter, actually, but it's a nice Christmas skin. That's the thing. I'm going to throw him at the bottom of C tier. Now, the Abominable Snowman, I don't recall the actual name for the skin. I like it. I like it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a really fun, like, weird-looking skin, along with Fish Stick in Chapter 1, Season 7. Very, very good. I'm going to throw this one. I'm going to put this in the top of B tier. That's where I'm going to throw that one. Now, I actually really like this skin. I like the edit styles. I don't know what this one's called either, the pajamas. I like the Christmas style. I like the Der Burger style. I like that you can switch between them. Typically, a skin like this isn't exactly my cup of tea, but I actually really do like this skin, and I'm going to throw it at the top of A tier. Now, the Prisoner is also a very good skin with a lot of great edit styles. I don't know how unpopular this is, guys, but I actually like the base style for him the best. I like the lock on his face. I like the chains going on about him. I think he's, like, really cool. I imagine that loading screen, too. And it brings me back to the old days of Polar Peak. Like, oh my god, something's hidden in that snow. Another storyline character that is very important. It is a very, very clean skin. I'm going to throw the Prisoner. I'm going to throw the Prisoner in the bottom of A tier. And the Ice King, same kind of deal with him, except the Ice King is, like, way cooler than the Prisoner. I like all the effects on him. I like the silver style of the Ice King. I like the backpack where you can have the effects flying off of him. It's a really clean skin as well. Ice King is one of the best tier 100s we've had. I'm going to throw him at the bottom of S tier. This skin, I never liked this skin. I didn't like the first one too. I know this is the redone one in Season X, but I just did not like it. Not for me personally. I'm going to actually throw this one into the F tier. I'm going to throw it at the top of F tier though. Zenith, a skin that I really like. I like the edit styles. I like that it's a nice big winter skin. I always put it on when it's coming around Christmas time. Very solid skin. Nothing else to say about that. A tier for sure. Where I'm going to put Zenith though, I'm going to put him in front of Peely. That's where I'm going to throw him over there. Now, why am I blank? Lynx. Okay, I was like, dude, I'm blanking on one of the most popular Fortnite skins ever. Lynx is, what can I say, man? Lynx is a great skin. The edit styles are perfect. Always reminded me of Mewtwo. People don't talk about that enough, but it's just really, really well done. Lynx is for sure going to the S tier. I'm going to throw her right in front of the Ice King. That's where I'm going to put her. Now, Dire is a skin that I also really, really like. Back in the day, I used this skin a ton. We have so many skins at this point where there's just skins you don't go back to, and I can imagine that a lot of you feel that same way. But Dire is a skin that I've liked for a very long time. I don't think it stacks up with the rest of S tier, though, so I'm going to throw the Ice. I'm going to throw Dire into the A tier. I'm going to throw him right behind Ultimate Knight. Now, Calamity, one of the best skins ever. It's been around forever, and you still see people running Calamity. The edit styles are perfect. I like the smoke effect. The base style is good, too. Calamity is an SS tier skin. Fantastic. I don't like her as much as Blackheart, though. AIM is a skin that it had potential, man. I wish it had some edit styles, but it's just a robot. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really give me like any 7 vibes. You know, like these are robots, but you can do stuff with them. I think that holds AIM back a little bit, but AIM is an okay skin. I'm gonna put AIM at the bottom of B tier. Is this Dusk? Am I pronouncing that right? Or I'm not pronouncing it. Am I remembering that correctly? She's an okay skin. Halloween skin. I'll use her around Halloween, but other than that, going into the C tier. I'm going to throw at the top of C tier over here. Now, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't recall the actual skin name for it, but... Fable? Maybe not. Some of these I'm going to sound so stupid if some of these skins I'm just remembering completely incorrectly. But I oddly like this skin. Again, typically a skin like this isn't my cup of tea, but I like the Halloween vibe. I like her with Dire together. I liked her when she came back in Chapter 1, Season 6. Felt like the Halloween spirit about it. I think it's a good skin. I'm actually going to throw her right behind Hybrid. I like this skin. Now, Tomato Head, this weird one with the cape, not my cup of tea. I don't like tomatoes, and I don't like tomatoes as a skin. So this one is going to go at the bottom of D tier for me. DJ Yonder is a really solid skin, though. Really, really solid. I use this one a lot back in Chapter 1. I need to put this skin back in my rotation, man, because I used to love this skin. I love the whole set. I remember when everybody was running around with them, like the first kind of like real huge, vibrant Battle Pass skin. I love it, man. Very, very good skin. I'm going to throw into the S tier, top of S tier. Great skin. I don't recall the name for this skin, but this skin was like the first kind of meme skin that was brought into a Battle Pass. It was good, and it was fun that you could run like some really bulky skin. If you were trying to hide in a bush, it just wouldn't work. If people were trying to shoot at you, you could peek with that little llama behind the tree, and it had its own emote. It's a cool skin, but at the end of the day, it's just a default with like a little bit of a pillow or a little plush around him, you know? A default wearing a costume. I'm kind of talking it up like it's better than it is. But at the end of the day, I did kind of like it. I'm going to throw him at the top of C tier. Now, not Sparkle Specialist. There's another one. So which one's the Sparkle Specialist? No, this is Sparkle Supreme, Sparkle Specialist down here, right? Sparkle Supreme, guys, is the better version of Sparkle Specialist. Season X is the best Battle Pass of all time. This is another really clean skin. I love the edit styles. I love how flashy it is. Great, great, great skin. I'm going to throw this one to the S tier, right behind Catalyst. Now, is this Rook? I believe this skin's titled Rook. I remember when she was really, really popular when she came out. I never really understood the hype. I get that people are simping for the character, but it's just a lady in an office at the end of the day. I don't like this skin. Never really did. I'm going to throw her in D tier, right behind the snowboard lady. This skin I just hate. Nothing about it really makes me like it. This is an F tier skin. It's just a guy with sunglasses and a beard and like army gear. I'm going to put him, guys, actually, I'm going to put him as my least favorite skin. F tier, bottom of F tier right now. The Rescue, no, I was going to say Rescue Ranger. Man, I need to brush up on some of these skin names, man. Whatever the Patroller is, the Lifeguard lady. I've actually never really liked this skin. The only reason that I used it a lot is because like there were so many times where my squad was using this skin. Like it was a really popular skin back in Chapter 1, Season 5 when everybody was wearing it, using the water balloon, or not the water balloon, the balloon pickaxe, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like it was just balloons tied up to be a pickaxe. I thought it was shaped as something else, but it wasn't. So I have a lot of good memories of using this skin, but I actually just don't like the design that much. But for the reason being, I used it so much and have like laughed so hard with my friends in it. I kind of like have that nostalgic feeling when I look at the skin and I use this skin. I remember like the good old Chapter 1 days, you know? So with that being said, I'm going to actually throw this one into the A tier, but I'm going to throw this in the bottom of A tier. Huntress is a skin that I actually think is a little underrated, a little underappreciated. I always like Vikings. I think Vikings and pirates are cool. And I think it's just a cool design. A nice, cool Viking design, straight from Viking Village. B tier skin. Top of B tier. I like this skin a lot. I hate this skin. The motorcycle girl, I just don't like it. I don't know what else to say about that. F tier, bottom of F tier. That's probably my least favorite skin. It's just a regular shirt with a biking helmet. Not my cup of tea. The Enforcer is a good skin. Very, very underrated. Underutilized in the Fortnite storyline as well. Like, I wish that we should have gotten a little bit more lore for the Enforcer. But unfortunately, it never came. Maybe they're going to come back one day in Donald Mustard's vision. But unfortunately, the Enforcer remains a cool, small story and a cool little outfit. I think it's a B tier skin as well. I'm going to actually throw this at the top of B tier right in front of Huntress. Ragnarok is a great skin. Great tier 100 skin. Honestly, I like the Fortnite OG rework of him better, though. He's a good skin, but I don't think he stacks up to the characters that I've had in the S tier or maybe even in the A tier. I believe this, you know what? This is an A tier skin. Doesn't stack up to S tier in my opinion. I'm going to throw Ragnarok right behind Dire. I think that's a good spot for him. Drift, and like I was saying earlier with Catalyst, I like the Drift skins. I'm just not a big fan of the Drift skins like so many other people are. I like the design. It's good. It's just not great in my opinion. So Drift is going to run the B tier in my opinion. I'm going to put him at the top of B tier. Now Carbide is a really, really sick skin. You know guys, everybody talks about Omega, but Carbide is almost as good. If Carbide had the same edit styles that Omega had, Carbide would be better in my opinion. Carbide's a great skin. Carbide is an S tier skin in my opinion. And you know what? I'm going to throw Omega right with him. Both of these skins I kind of like feel the same about. Like, I know everybody talks about the Omega lights and everything. The reason being, Omega's going to be slightly ahead of Carbide, but the design's really cool for both, and it's just blue and black, and I like them both. Both of these skins are S tier. Where am I going to throw them? I'm going to throw them right behind Bunker Jonesy, but Omega is a little bit better than Carbide, in my opinion, for the edit styles and the lights, that reason. Now, the DJ Yonder, the remix for him in Season X, he has some really fancy edit styles, and he's almost as good as DJ Yonder. Almost as good. But I do like the originals. There's something about it that's just better, in my opinion. I will say I like the rest of the set better than I like. The pickaxe for this is way better than DJ Yonder's, but the skin itself, I don't like as much as DJ Yonder, but it's a fantastic skin. I'm going to throw this one actually behind Catalyst, as weird as that placement is. Okay. This Wonder Woman knockoff looking skin, I hate it. I've always hated it. I just didn't like it, man. I don't know what it was. Just not a fan at all. It's ugly. I don't know what they were trying to... Well, they were trying to go for Wonder Woman, but it's horrible. Do I do it? Do I do it? Is it my least favorite skin? Almost. At least, like, it's a design here instead of, like, these two. I'm going to put her right behind Lux. Yep. Visitor, guys. Big fan of the Visitor. Out of all the 7 skins, this one's my favorite. I love the edit styles for it. I love how, like, simplistic it is. This skin hits for me. Kicking off the Fortnite storyline, I remember getting it. I remember all the lore with it. I have a lot of good memories of the Visitor, and I still use this skin regularly to this day. The Visitor is SS tier skin. I'm going to put him right behind Calamity. Now, I don't even remember this skin. Kind of I do. Kind of I do. Very basic. Nothing going on about it. F tier for sure. F tier. I'm going to put him right in front of Lux. Zoe, I forgot about that skin completely. Wow, Chapter 1, Season 4. Holy, long time ago. Guys, I honestly always thought the lower half of the skin just looks strange. It's a different model, and it's weird looking. It doesn't stack up as a Fortnite skin, in my opinion. But the design's okay. It always reminded me of Wreck-It Ralph. But I don't look at Wreck-It Ralph and I go, wow, that's an awesome style. Maybe that's what they were going for, because they did collab with Wreck-It Ralph back in the day. I'm going to throw Zoe into the B tier. Right behind Hybrid. That's where I'm going to throw Zoe. This skin, like I was talking about the other one, I never really liked. I don't know. But I don't think it's like... It's not as bad as this one. This one was a little bit better. I'm going to throw the bottom of D tier. This skin, nothing going on with it. Just like this skin over here. Same thing. But except this one is smiling a little bit. Maybe a little bit cooler. Sparkle Specialist. Now, here's a little bit of an issue with these skins is for the early Season 2 skins. I believe this is Season 2. I started playing in Chapter 1, Season 3. I never got to use these skins. I don't have memories with these skins, and I think it's very important when you're ranking Fortnite skins. Like, there are skins that you have some sort of an attachment to. Like, there's particular skins that I remember, like I was just talking about that Lifeguard lady on the beach. I don't like the design of the skin. I don't think it's nice. It's just not a skin that I would like using. But because I've used it so many times with 3 other people wearing the same thing, it just brings me back to those memories a little bit. Same with the storyline skins, like I was just talking about Bunker Jonesy, the Visitor. You know, so these skins for me are probably going to be a little bit lower on the list. But Sparkle Specialist is a very nice design. And I'm going to, like, Sparkle Supreme is way better, okay? Way better. But it is a good skin. I'm going to throw into the B tier. I'm going to throw it right behind the Enforcer. I think that's a good placement for it. Now, the Black Knight, never got the hype, guys. Never got the hype. I don't care how OG it is. It's just a bland Knight. Ultimate Knight's way cooler with all the other styles. I don't care if you're how OG you are. Black Knight is one of the most overhyped skins of all time. But in saying that, though, it is a nice design for a Knight. But that's it. It's just a Knight. Bottom of C tier. That's where I'm throwing Black Knight. This isn't Rogue Agent. No, Rogue Agent's the one that I use. Is Rogue Agent even on here? Oh, no, that's not a Battle Pass skin. Elite Agent? Is that what it was? Because Rogue Agent would absolutely be in the SS tier, for sure. For sure. I got that right away because it looked like a Halo character. Now, this one is pretty good, just like the Rogue Agent. But I don't have that attachment like I did with the Rogue Agent, okay? So this one's going to go into the A tier for skins. I'm going to put this skin right between Ultimate Knight and Dire. Rustlord and the other Rustlord... The name's escaping me right now. This one is way better than just regular Rustlord, but Rustlord's a great skin in itself. I'm going to put Rustlord. Rustlord's an A tier skin, man. I'm going to put him at the bottom of A tier, though. And this one was just better. Same placement as Rustlord, but with the edit styles. I like it better. The astronaut skins are just okay. The Dark Voyager, and I oddly liked this one too. I don't know, this white one wasn't doing it for me. I like the black one, and then I like the orange one, and then I like the white one. They're all kind of like fitting in the same part for me. But Dark Voyager was probably the best one. I think they're all B tier skins. They're okay. I'm gonna put them all together. Where am I gonna throw these? Do I like them better than Rocks? Yeah. Vendetta? Yes. Vega? Yes. Now we're drawing the line. That's where we're gonna draw the line with Little Red Riding Hood. That's where we're gonna put all three of them. Black, then orange, then white. That's how I'm feeling about them, okay? Now, the Reaper. I never completed this battle pass. I never got it. I was an idiot. I was so close to getting it, but I never got it. But I honestly don't like the design. And I swear, like, for those of you playing in Chapter 1, like, I am not just salty. I'm not one of those guys. I would never just hate a skin because I couldn't get it. I think that's kind of pathetic if anybody does that. But it's just a guy in a suit, man. I get that he looks like John Wick, but I don't like it. I don't like the design. It's just a guy in a suit. Oh, man, I'm ready to hear about it. D tier. No, you know what? Because it was funny, it was scary to fight. C tier. C tier. These skins suck. All of them. All of these skins. I don't like any of them. Okay? They're all going into the F tier. All 4 of these skins. I think this is Renegade Raider, but none of them are good. I just... Sorry, guys. All of them. F tier, okay? Where are we going to throw them? Okay, these 2 knights blow. They're going in front of Wonder Woman. I thought Lux was going to be at the very, very bottom of the list, guys, to be honest with you. And this skin, I don't know. I don't like pilots. I don't like either of these skins. I'm going to throw them. I'm going to group them all together, man. Yeah, I'm going to do that, except Wonder Woman was a little bit better than them. Do I like Renegade? No, I like Renegade Raider a little less. I don't know what's going on in her face. Is that a tattoo or is it dirt? I can't really tell, but she's a pilot, so I don't know. Anyways, speaking of some skins, the opposite of F tier, though, Eternal Voyager is one of the most underrated Battle Pass skins of all time. A great, great change from the Voyagers that we all knew and loved. The edit styles are sick. The effects are sick. It is a really, truly great skin. S tier for sure. I'm going to throw Eternal Voyager right behind Carbide. Really, really great skin. Singularity, like I was speaking about with the Visitor. One of these skins that I still run to this day. I love the edit styles. I love, and Jojo Josiah makes fun of me for it all the time. I like the Durburger style. That's my favorite one. I like the blue style for Singularity, okay? But all of the styles are clean. Gold style's fantastic. Helmet on, helmet off. It's just a really, really clean model. Singularity is an SS tier for sure. Right behind Blackheart. Almost my favorite skin in the entirety of the Chapter 1 Battle Pass skins. Now, Sentinel is another skin that I hate. It's a bulky mechanical chicken. I get they were going for the memes. I just hate it. The only thing that's kind of making up for it is the chicken dance that we got. Okay? Using those two together, a little bit okay. If you combine the that one chicken skin that came out from the concept, you know, some kid drew it, if you guys know what skin I'm talking about, put the egg on, put the egg on it, take off the wings. Those wings are horrible, by the way. I always hated this skin, and I still hate this skin. I hate the edit styles. F tier skin. Can be funny to use with the chicken dance, but I don't like it. I'm going to put it at the top of F tier. The Scientist is a great design. I don't like it as much as the Visitor, but the Scientist getting here was really cool. It's storyline heavy. Ooh, do I throw it in the SS tier? No. No, I don't have that same connection to the Visitor that I have with the Scientist over here. It's close. It's going to go in the S tier. The question is, do I like DJ Yonder more than the Scientist? Because I'm questioning the two, I'm going to put them together. It means it's not an SS tier because I'm thinking like it's around DJ Yonder's level. I like DJ Yonder slightly better than the Scientist. That's where I'm going to throw him. So guys, that is going to do it for every single Chapter 1 Battle Pass skin, ranking the best skins, in my opinion, in the SS tier. Better than all of them are Blackheart, Singularity, Calamity, and the Visitor. I'm ready to hear about it in the comments, especially with the OG skins, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys would like to continue watching more tier list content on this channel, I will have 2 videos for you to choose from right here. I would love to see you guys either there or in the next video. Take care, everybody.